Hi, it's Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style, coming to answer your colour and style questions. My weight is settled in my middle. I'm attempting to lose weight, but even if I do, I believe I'll never have a waist again. I'm a rectangle. At my best, I'll be a small rectangle. It's quite a change since my use when I was an hourglass. I'm also short, so when I attempt to hide the middle with long tops, I have no legs. I don't think it's possible to dress this and look attractive in any way. I try to be moderate, and so have lost interest in clothes. And this really saddens me, Mary, because I'm a rectangle and I hate to think that all the other rectangles in the world can't be stylish. So there are many ways of dressing a rectangle body in a stylish way. It's just because you've had a lifetime of being an hourglass, you have got used to the clothes that work for hourglasses, the shapes and styles that work for hourglasses, and they no longer work for you. And this is where you have to re-educate yourself about what does work for you now. Because bodies do change, particularly after menopause, we do tend to lose our waist. And this is because when we're estrogen dominant, we're more likely to put on weight through hips and thighs and bottom. And when we lose that estrogen through menopause, we then kind of tend to start to put on weight through the torso. And so this is why, we tend to lose or add weight through menopause, through the torso, the waist disappears. So it's learning to dress the new shape that you have. Now, as someone who is petite, the best thing you can do is dress in a column of colour. So this is where we have a fairly unbroken line from the top to the bottom, not changing colour. So rather than wearing the black pants and the white shirt or, anything like that where there is a distinct line in between, what we want to do is dress in similar colours head to toe. Now, a dress is a really simple way of doing this. You don't even have to think about it. It is naturally a column of colour. Otherwise, you can just find tops in similar colours to your bottoms and wear those. You can then wear a different coloured jacket or cardigan or outer layer, but that middle section between the top and the bottom do match each other. And this creates a long unbroken line and it does not draw attention to your waist. Absolutely, those long tops are going to cut your legs off. If you've already got shorter legs, if you're already petite, the last thing you want to do is wear long tops to cut your legs off. But this is where the column of colour is the king. It is the best and incredibly flattering way of dressing a rectangle, and then also understanding that you no longer want to draw attention to your waist because you used to have a waist, you're used to putting things on there, but now you want to look for things that are, I always say, keep it boring and plain through the waist and draw attention up here to your portrait area. So put something on that's interesting up here, whether it's a scarf, some jewelry, an interesting, pattern or anything like that. You can do that through the top. So that is the easiest way of doing it. I've got heaps of other tips on my blog for finding clothes that work for, hiding your tummy and things like that. So just search up tummy on the blog and you will find lots and lots of advice there. But please don't give up. It really saddens me to think that because your body shape's changed and you have an assumption somehow that you can't be stylish anymore, when I think you can be stylish at every shape, at every age of your life. So I hope that helps you. There are lots of different things we can do. There's lots of different different ways of choosing what to wear, and these do change. And this is where getting that style education is so useful, because this is something we're not taught and our bodies do change. Now, Karen, you wanted to ask me a question.
What I wanted to ask you, which is slightly off beam, is I live in a small town called Cambridge in New Zealand.
Yep.
Next year, I'm planning to come back to Melbourne. Do you still go out shopping with people?
I do, yes.
Okay. All right, so that's fine. So I will email you in plenty of time and book in.
Yes, no problem. Yeah, give me a date time. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful